I feel like there's a way in which even at her worst and when she's really misbehaving, the character, and I don't know if it's because it's Jennifer, what is, but there's always some glimmer of sort of hope and light still in there that you can see. And was it maybe important to you, or how did you sort of modulate that it never be entirely dark, that there was always some glimmer of something more positive on the horizon?
I mean, it was a very, we were walking a line there, because she is extremely unlikable and misbehaves and she's basically alienated herself from everybody except the beautiful Adriana Barraza, who is her angel and caretaker. And that is another relationship that I loved in this movie, was their friendship, their love story, actually. But when the unfolding, the way the story is told, and it's not all explained to you, and it's unforgiving, and we really do watch a woman who we know something has happened to her. There is this, the darkness that she's obviously in, but there's somehow, when you see someone in pain, you find there's an empathy for them, and obviously it was hard for us to figure out how to sort of walk that line, but we kind of did, and I don't know how trying to remember
I do remember at one point, we did all have a little, like, freak out, like, I think about a week before we started shooting, like, oh my God, is anybody going to be able to relate to this person? Are they going to feel the hope? And then I remember, like, crafting it.
Because you don't know what happens. You don't really feel the pain or have the empathy for her or the sympathy until you actually sort of figure out what she just went through.
It is true. I mean, I think the point is a good one, which is that it happened, you make a discovery late in the movie, and that's what helps to engender a lot of sympathy. The one thing that I can say is that half of the reason that it was very easy to say, like, yes, do this movie is that I do think that what Jen brings is kind of an innate forgivability factor to the role. So I think there's partly, as you're sort of watching her, even in her most difficult, acerbic, harsh moments, there's an essence there which works against it.